And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?
Hey, first and foremost, man, we're going to give all praises to the Most High, man. We say, Kahala, Abanawa Yahawah, Bahashem Hamashiach YAHAWAH'S, right? We coming out here week in and week out, man. We coming out of these feast days, man. We coming out of these trumpets, out of the atonement, out of tabernacles, right? On fire for the Most High God, man.
That's right.
Hey, sisters, y'all come hear the word.
Come hear the word.
Hey, y'all believe in God? Y'all believe in God? Y'all not going nowhere. Come hear the word. Let me show you who y'all are in the Bible. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises, all praises. Our daughters of Zion, man. How y'all doing, sisters? Y'all good? Let me ask y'all a question.
Definitely.
What y'all got going on today? What y'all doing on these streets?
Just walking around.
Just walking around? Well, since y'all got time, y'all gotta hear the words of the Most High. Y'all believe in God?
Yes.
Oh, y'all believe in God? What's y'all nationality? Black?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, black.
What about you, sis?
Black.
Black?
I'm black and Hispanic.
What's your father?
He's black.
Your mom Hispanic?
Yeah.
All praise. Y'all are Israelites.
That's right.
Probably a Judite or a Gadite or a Levite, right? Or different nations, right? What's the 12 tribes sign right there? Can you see yourself on that sign? Read the right and then go to the left. Right? Give me Ezekiel 33. You got a precept?
No.
Okay, give me Ezekiel 33. Start at verse 2. Right? Well, look, anything look familiar? Is your father a so-called Negro? Did y'all come here on, your forefathers came here on the slave ships? Right? So y'all probably from the tribe of Judah more than likely.
Right.
All right? Tribe of Judah's the top tribe. All right? 33, start at verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yep.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 2.
Come on.
Son of man.
Real quick, y'all want to know what we out here doing?
Yeah.
We out here teaching the Bible, right? But we teach the truth of the Bible as it is written by our forefathers, right? Or your forefathers as well. Y'all are Israelites. Y'all aren't black.
That's right.
Your shirt is black. Your pants are black. Your pants are black. Right? You're not regulated and delegated down to a color in a crayon box. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have a nationality. Y'all have a forefathers. Y'all have a language, an army, a landmass. Right? There's no place of black. I can't go to black.
That's
You see what I'm saying? I have to go to a landmass. So if I say where you from, now you say I'm a daughter of Israel. I'm a daughter of the Most High God.
Right.
My forefathers go back to Israel. You ever heard of Israel, right? You heard of the Jews?
Yeah.
Y'all the real Jews.
That's right.
Nobody told you that, right? Nobody told you that. Everybody told you that you was black. Everybody told you that you was African American, right? Or Negro. Y'all aren't niggas, right? Y'all are daughters of Zion. Now you got pride behind your nationality.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here calling myself black, then there's no wonder I don't feel bad when another so-called black man or black woman is gunned down. Because there's no value behind being called black. But there's value of being called an Israelite, a daughter of Zion. Right? Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 2.
Come on.
Son of man, speak to the children of thy people.
You see that? So Ezekiel's the prophet speaking to the Israelites. Okay? So the Most High has a group of people, right? Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6, right? Read what you got.
And say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land.
When the Most High brings the sword upon the land, see, the Most High only deals with the Israelites. He ain't dealing. The Most High God named Yahawah, right? Yahawah's not dealing with other nations. He's dealing with the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. That's it, right? If your forefathers go back to black, Hispanic, or Native Americans, the Most High is dealing with you, right? And it's your time to wake up and come into this truth and get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The laws of the Most High God, right? Y'all ever heard of the laws of Moses? Y'all been to church, right? They talk about the law, right? The laws of Moses. The laws of Moses. No pork, no shrimp, no lobster, right? No crab. There's dietary laws, right? There's civil laws, right? Read on.
When I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man.
So you see that? Wait, read on.
Of their coast. And set him for their watchman.
You see that? So the watchman, you look at, I'm the watchman right now, right? I'm the one that's talking to the people, trying to get everybody that looks like us, that breathes like us, that are Israelites, to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. Read that part again, that last part.
if the people of the land take a man of their coast.
That's a man of their own people, right? A man of their coast is a man of their own people. I'm not a white man, right? I'm not an Arab. I'm not an African, right? I'm an Israelite, just like y'all. So we the same people. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And set him for their watchman.
Come on.
Verse 3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blows the trumpet.
He does what?
He blows the trumpet.
So what we out here doing, we blowing the trumpet. We sounding the shofar, right? We're giving a warning to the people who don't know what's going on, right? There's different trumpets for different occasions. You got a trumpet sound for war. You got a trumpet sound for gathering the assembly, right? Right now, we're trying to wake y'all up by speaking this microphone and tell y'all that y'all are not blacks. Y'all are not Hispanic. I mean, y'all are not Hispanic. Y'all are Israelites from different tribes. Right. Y'all are daughters of Zion. Y'all are a holy people. Let's get that. Hold that. What you got? Give me what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people.
A holy people, right? Holy meaning set apart, right? The Hebrew word is kodash. So y'all are set apart. Y'all are separate, right? Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Y'all are separate from other nations, right? We all together. But as a nation of people, we are separate from other nations, from other people that don't look like us, that don't have our best interests, right? They're actually an enemy of our people. You see what I'm saying? We all think that we can love everybody and we can be friends with everybody. But you got to start with your own people first. Right. You got to start with the nation of Israel first, and then you can work along the so-called white man. Then you can work along the so-called Chinese person, right? At first, we gotta have in-house discipline, right? We gotta love each other first. We gotta gather ourselves together first, right? Read.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
A special people.
So y'all sisters are special according to the words of the Most High God. We are special. Above, wait, read on.
So, unto himself. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You see that? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So no matter what demographic we in, or no matter what category we try to tackle, whether it be tennis, you got Serena and Venus, you got Coco Golf, right? You got the sister from Haiti, right? The Japanese and Haitian sister. So, Naomi Osaka, right? You got the gymnastics, we taking over that. We got mathematics, we got spelling bees. Y'all seen the sister won a spelling bee, right? She was an Israelite, won a spelling bee, right? We ain't just on sports, right? We also can excel in smarts, inventions, right? Being smarter than everybody else. But as of right now, we're on the bottom because we walking down the street calling ourselves black, right? So from here on out, y'all are no longer black, right? Y'all are Israelites. Y'all are daughters of Zion, right? Y'all are delicate women, man, right? Young ladies going into women, and as y'all grow up and y'all start having children, you gotta teach your children the same thing, that they are special to the Most High God above all nations. There's more on that.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
Right.
For ye were the fewest of all people.
And we were the fewest of all people. We get shot in these streets even to this day. Right? Our population goes down. We got men in prison. We make up 13% of the country, but we 75% of the prison systems. That don't make something to add, the math not adding up. Right? More on that?
Verse 8. But because the Lord loved you.
Because he what?
He loved you.
Because what?
He loved you.
See, the Most High loves us by nation. He loves this nation of Israel. So-called black man, so-called black woman, right? Read.
And because he would keep the oath which he had sworn to your fathers.
And what's the oath? The covenant that we up under, right? The contract that the Most High made with our people and our people only. The Most High wrote a contract with the 12 tribes of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Now that's us being in slavery. Y'all know the story of Exodus? When the Most High, when we were in slavery under Egyptian rule, and Moses said what? Let my people go.
That's right.
We're saying this right now. right? Read on. Read what you got. Ezekiel 33. Come. All praise to the Lord. Y'all getting everything? It makes sense? Y'all got questions? All right, read on.
Verse 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning.
See that? Read.
If the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
You see that? So we out here we're blowing a trumpet, right? We're trying to give y'all a warning. If y'all don't understand this, or if y'all don't read that flyer, if y'all don't understand what's going on, right? You're not asking questions. It's going to come a time, right, where you're going to end up having blood on your own hand when things go off. We out here, we're watchmen, right? The watchmen back in the day, they would see far out, and they would see if trouble was coming. If there was an army coming up ahead, they'll be able to see that and then give warning and go down to their brothers and say, hey, look, we got about an army of 3,000 men coming. Let's sound the shofar and get everybody ready, right? These words is going into being prepared, being ready. The church ain't telling you how to be ready. The church is not telling you how to prepare yourself, right, for this war that we in. Y'all don't know we in the war right now. They putting our people to death in the street. Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Sandra Bland, right, Botham Jean. We can go on and on. Look at that, right? That war been started. Y'all was born in this war. We was all born in a war of a person that hates us.
That's right.
The so-called white man hates your guts.
That's right.
The so-called white man wants to see y'all castrated, all young men castrated, all young women with the babies cut out their bellies, stomping on their head. They did that to us. They doing this to now, today, 2021. They put our people in prison, right? Filling up the prison population, right? Redlining our neighborhoods. Right, putting drugs in our neighborhoods, right, making our young women into young prostitutes, walking around wanting to emulate Cardi B. And I commend y'all for being dressed.
That's right.
Because sometimes we out here and it be girls your age, right, walking down the street with no clothes on.
Right.
When it's not even that hot, right? So y'all got some sense about y'all, right? And through the spirit of YAHAWAH'S, we're gonna be able to teach y'all more of what y'all don't know.
That's right.
Right? Read.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning.
He took not warning. Now we out here warning y'all, and y'all not taking warning. Y'all not taking heed. It go in one ear, out the other. Right? Read.
His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
You're going to deliver your own soul if you take this warning and you say, you know what? Let me read my Bible tonight to see what these brothers is talking about. Let me go on the YouTube channel that we got on that paper and see what they're talking about, right? Let me go ahead and call the number and text the lines and get more information about this, because I see what's going on. I turn the news on, they talking about taking this dang old jab, right? Get this jab, get the jab. They tell you, get the jab, get the jab. That's the warfare that's going against us. And we out here, we teaching against the jab. We teach against the dang old shot, because it's not going to help you. It's going to condemn you even further, right? Read.
Verse 6. But if the watchmen see the sword come.
Now we out here and we talking about something else, right? You got other watchmen in the nation of Israel, right? You got so-called Nation of Islam, right? You got the so-called pastors, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollars. They are leaders in our community, right? The Farrakhan's of the world. They're leaders of our community, right? But they see the sword coming, right? Read.
And blow not the trumpet.
But they not telling y'all to come back to the laws of God. They telling you to break the laws of God. They have a different doctrine. They read the same book. They read this book, but they have a different doctrine, right? They telling you to break God's commandments. You can come as you are and leave how you came, right? You can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's the warning. Well, they're not giving the warning, right? They're actually telling you can do what you want to do. That's right. Read.
And the people be not warned.
So now the folks aren't warned. We out here trying to warn y'all, right? There's other folks that's not warning y'all, right? Read.
If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity.
Read.
But his blood.
But his what?
His blood.
His blood, right? Read.
Will I require.
You see that? The Most High is going to require us. Like if we not teaching the truth, he going to require the blood from us, right? Read.
At the watchman's hand.
The watchman's hand. We're going to have to suffer the consequences because we're not giving y'all warning. This is why we pulled y'all over and say, what's your nationality? Why we asked you who you are. We asked you what's your spiritual belief, your spiritual background, right? Because we want to warn y'all, right? We're trying to help y'all out. We're trying to look out for our sisters, right? Read.
Verse 7.
Come on.
So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman.
So the Most High set watchmen up. We out here, we're watching for our people, right? Read.
Unto the house of Israel.
The house of who?
The house of Israel.
No, the house of everybody.
The house of Israel.
You see that? The Most High only set a watchman for the house of Israel, right? He ain't setting a house for the so-called white man.
Right.
He not setting a house for the so-called Chinese man,
right.
The so-called Arab, the African. There's no watchman for them. This Bible doesn't tell you that God loves everybody. The Bible tells you that God only loves a select group of people, which is on this sign right here.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth.
Hear the word that the Most High is putting out, right? Read.
And warn them.
And do what?
And warn them.
We out here blowing the shofar by warning our people. We're blowing the trumpet by warning our people, right? Read.
From me.
From me, right? Which verse you at?
Verse 8.
Come on.
When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die.
Read.
If thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his ways.
So we are warning the wicked, right? Y'all might not know that y'all might be living in wicked ways, right? You might not understand that. It might not register. This is why you got to ask questions and come back to the laws and the statutes and commandments. Come back to the laws of the Most High God, right? Give me 1 Corinthians 14, verse 8. Read on.
That wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
And the wages of sin is death, right? So if you're in iniquity, another word for iniquity is sin. So if you're in sin, if you're in iniquity, you're going to die. That's what the Bible just said. You see what I'm saying? We're not making this up. All we do is study the scriptures and bring it out and warn the people every Saturday, right? Read.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
See, the Most High is going to require the blood. It's your fault if you're not warning the wicked. If I'm sitting in my house and I'm keeping all the commandments to the T, right? And I'm keeping all the feast days, all the high holy days. I put away Christmas. I put away pork. I put away shrimp, crab, and lobster, right? I stopped fornicating. I stopped committing adultery, things like that. I came back to the laws, but I don't tell nobody, then it's my fault, right? The Most High is saying, you're the watchman. You understand the commandments. It's not just enough to understand. You got to go out there and teach the word of the Most High to people that don't know. You see what I'm saying? Read what you got, King. 14 and 8. All praise to the Most High.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 8.
Come on.
For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound.
If the trumpet do what?
Give an uncertain sound.
See, if the trumpet, if the warning, right? We are here warning, gives an uncertain sound, meaning unfamiliar. Or the sound just, we going off the doctrine of the Bible, right? That's all we do is we teach the doctrine of this Bible, right? Come on.
Who shall prepare himself to the battle?
So how you gonna prepare yourself for the battle if I don't get the right sound? You see what I'm saying? If I'm out here telling everybody to gather, and it's an army of 3,000 men coming to kill us, and I'm saying, hey, let's gather for a feast day, I'm giving that cadence of the trumpet, then, but I'm not telling brothers, hey, look, brothers, get your swords, get your guns, right? Let's go out there. We got an army coming to kill us. That's the uncertain sound. Read that again up.
God. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
You see that? You got pastors that's giving an uncertain sound on the trumpet, right? They're telling everybody you ain't got to keep the commandments. They're telling everybody you can eat pork now. You can eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can celebrate Christmas. You can celebrate Easter. All these different things that goes against the word of the Most High. That's the uncertain sound. How are you going to be prepared for battle? How can I be prepared for a war if nobody told me about the war, right? This is how they set you up to be wiped out, genocide, right? Read on, verse 9.
Verse 9. So likewise, ye, except ye utter by the tongue words easy to be understood.
So now we got to put things clear. We got to come out here and teach the milk, right? We can't come out here and give the in-depth, deep breakdowns. We got to start off as young children. We gotta teach as we teaching young children. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all go to Christianity. Y'all read this book and think of Christianity, but when you think about it, it's opposite of Christianity.
Right.
When you read these words, it's the complete opposite. Right? Read on.
How shall it be known what is spoken?
How can you be known what's spoken if we out here teaching y'all a different doctrine than what your pastor's telling you? You're gonna be confused. You see what I'm saying? That's it on that.
For ye shall speak into the air.
You see that? We're gonna be speaking to the air, meaning it's not gonna really connect to any ears. You see what I'm saying? Give me precept. Con. Give me the book of y'all got questions? All right, let's get some of the laws, man. Give me Leviticus 11 and start at verse 3. Right? So y'all don't understand. Give me Jeremiah 10. Y'all don't understand the laws of God yet. You see what I'm saying? That today is the Shabbat, the Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? 11 and 2. Come on.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 2.
Come on.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat.
So now y'all are Israelites, right? Okay, so these are the beasts that you shall eat as an Israelite. Read.
All the beasts that are on the earth, whosoever parteth the hoof, and is cloverfoot, and cheweth the cud,
come on,
among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
So you're gonna eat cow, goat, right, deer, anything that has a cloven footed, parts the hoof, okay, and chews the grass, chews the cud. If it doesn't, if it doesn't do these things, they're unclean. Read on.
Verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat.
These shall you not eat. Come on.
Of them that chew the cud.
Now these are commandments. When it says thou shalt not, these are commandments. These are laws, right? Read.
Or of them that divideth the hoof, as the camel.
Come on.
Because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof.
So camels you can't eat, right? Let's jump to verse 7.
Verse 7. And the swine.
Y'all eat bacon?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about bacon. Read that.
Yeah, here you go.
So, oh, come, look at that. You see that? You see that? What's the swine, sis? What is swine? Y'all know what swine is? Y'all don't know what swine is? All right, swine is pork, the pig, right? That's swine. You know pigs don't they don't sweat, right? So you know when you sweat, you let off chemicals and toxins in your body. The pig doesn't do that. The pig doesn't do that, right? So all them toxins that pigs eating, all the dead bodies, the carcasses, all that, right? All that happens. All that happens, okay? They don't die. They digest it, but it doesn't come out. It stays in their body. So there's chemical properties that mess your body up when you eat pork, right? This is why we lead the nation in diabetes, high cholesterol, hypertension, gout, things like that, right? It's not good for your body. Read what you got.
Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7.
Come on.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed,
come on,
yet he cheweth not the cud.
Come on.
He is unclean to you.
See, the Most High just said the pig is unclean to you, right? Read.
Verse 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Come on.
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
You're not supposed to touch them, right? Because they're unclean. You see what I'm saying? Read.
They are unclean to you.
They unclean. So now from here on out, no bacon, right? No shrimp, no crab, no lobster.
Right.
Right? If you love the Most High God, he said keep his commandments. Right? His Most High also said what? Keep my commandments and live. Right? So if I'm eating pork and I die from hypertension and high cholesterol, right? Then that's the judgment the Most High put on us. That's why we're watchmen. We're watching you and we're being, we're prophets, right? Because we're telling y'all to keep the commandments. Right? More on that?
Pig is a land disposal.
Yeah, it is. It's a garbage disposal, right? Of the land. It eats all the dung, all the dead animals, right? All the decaying animals, all that. You don't want that in your body, It's not going to sit well with our people. Right? Give me Jeremiah chapter 6, start at verse 15. Let's get on Christmas real quick. Where what you got? Get in verse 10. I'm sorry, Shalaki, chapter 10, start at 1.
The book of the prophet Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Shalaki, y'all celebrate Christmas? Alright, so let's see what the Most High says about Christmas.
The book of the prophet Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Come on.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
O house of who?
O house of Israel.
So he's talking about you, right? We're Israelites, right? Alright, come on.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Come on.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people are vain. Right? Christmas goes back before the nativity. The so-called nativity. Right? Where they had little Jesus in the manger. That didn't happen in the month of December. That's not the Messiah's birthday. Right? That goes back, look, that goes back to Nimrod. Paganism. Right? Go ahead.
For one cutteth a tree.
Read that again.
For one cutteth a tree.
Come on.
Out of the forest.
Look at that. What's that?
The work of the hands of the workman with an axe.
Shalakia, what's that, sisters? What's that? A Christmas tree, right? Read that part again.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with an axe.
Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
What that sound like to you when they deck the tree with silver and gold? That's Christmas trees, right? You see that? All them ornaments, things like that. That's going back to what the Most High said. Do not do that. Right? Read.
They fasten it with nails.
They fasten it down with nails, right? You got the with the tree stand, they call it, right? Come on.
And with hammers. That it move not.
That it move not. They want that tree to stand up, right? Erect. You see what I'm saying? So that's that, and that goes back to Babylonian deities, Babylonian gods, right? The Most High said, "Do not do that." Okay, sit on that.
No,
come on.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree.
They're upright as the palm tree.
But speak not. They must need to be born because they cannot go. Listen on that.
That's it on that. So now no more Christmas, right? All right, read what you got.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 15.
Come on.
Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Were they ashamed when they committed abomination? We just read pork is an abomination. Halloween, Christmas, these are all abominations, right? Read that again.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 15. Were they ashamed when they committed abomination?
Come on.
Nay.
They was not ashamed when they committed abomination. Our people, right? Our people are not ashamed when they eat pork. They're not ashamed when they eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. They're not ashamed mess with the next man's woman, right? Our women not ashamed mess with the next another woman's man, right? And he don't. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing behind it. Going to the club and laying with that person one night and never see them again. The one night stand. We're not ashamed of all that. We should be ashamed. We used to be ashamed for this, right? But now it's a role reversal where we actually get glorified by that, right? You got men that make rap songs about messing with somebody else's girl, right? Read on.
They were not.
That's the devil, man. Come on.
They were not at all ashamed. Neither could they blush.
Neither could they blush. They're not ashamed, right? When you blush, you ashamed of something, right? You embarrassed. We're not embarrassed, man. We get lifted up. We get a big paycheck from doing all this abomination, right? That's right. Read.
Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall.
And so when the other nations fall, our people that's glorifying themselves in that and having a cake and they cake and eating it, pie in the sky, whatever you want to call it, they gonna fall with them other nations, right? Come on.
At the time that I visit them,
the Most High, when He visits our people, man, it's gonna be bad, because that's judgment, right? Read.
They shall be cast down, saith the Most High.
Read on.
Verse 16.
Come on.
Thus said the Most High. Stand ye in the ways and see.
And do what?
And see.
Come on.
And ask for the old path.
We got to ask for the old paths, right? Israel, we got to ask for the old paths, not just y'all. Everybody in the sound of my voice, we got to go back and ask for the old paths. What did our forefathers do? Did we keep the commandments? Did we keep a new moon? Did we keep a feast day, a high holy day? Or did we celebrate the white man's Christmas, right? Did we celebrate the white man's New Year's, the white man's pagan holidays? We got to go back and ask for the old paths. What got us kingdom? What got our kingdom and what got our nation exalted as opposed to being down in the dust, right? Come on.
Where is the good way?
Where's the good way, right? The scripture says that the law is good, right? Read.
And walk therein.
And do what?
And walk therein.
We gotta walk in the laws, man. We gotta walk in the old way. We gotta walk in what our forefathers gave us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Come on.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
Because right now we don't have rest because we're not keeping the commandments. See how this Bible is telling us to keep the commandments so that we can have some peace, we can have some serenity, right? Read.
But they said, we will not walk therein.
You see that? Our people are saying they will not walk in the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, right? Isaiah 58:1, right? Because our job is to come out here and teach. Right. Our job is to come out here and tell people to stay away from these other nations. Our job is to come out here and tell people to gather themselves together with our people. That's our job.
Right.
That's what we out here doing. When it was hot as hell this summer, right? We was out here teaching the same thing. And when it gets cold, if we still here and it's cold, we're gonna be saying the same exact thing.
That's right.
Right? Read what you got, King.
The book of the prophet Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1.
Come on.
Cry aloud.
Do what?
Cry aloud.
No, speak softly.
Cry aloud.
So we gotta cry aloud, right? Anytime, look, if y'all saw me, right, and I'm about to put a fork in the socket, you gonna quietly tell me don't do that, or you gonna scream and say, hey, don't do that? How would you warn somebody when they in trouble? You gonna scream, right? Read it again,
Cry aloud. Spare not.
Come on.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
You see that? That's that word trumpet again, right? We the trumpets up here. We out here professing the laws of the Most High God. We are professing what we should be doing.
That's right.
We are professing that danger is around the corner for our people if they don't take heed to these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? Come on.
And show my people their transgression.
Their laws that they're breaking, the laws that they're breaking, the sins that we commit. We're showing our people, first of all, the laws that should be kept, but we're telling you what laws that you got to keep and what you're doing that's not right upon the Most High. And y'all didn't know that, right? But now that you know, you got to do better. You see what I'm saying? Let's sit on that.
And the house of Jacob.
The house of who?
The house of Jacob. Their sins.
Their sins, right? So we're showing the sins of the people. Give me Hosea 14:1, right? We're showing the sins of our people. And this is all out of love. Give me Proverbs 27:5. You got precept?
Transgression of the law.
Come on. Yeah, let's get sin. Y'all know what sin is? What's sin?
It's like something that you do so.
All praise according to who though? According to God, right? Oh, let's get a sister a hand. Get a sister a hand, man. We know adults that don't know the definition of sin.
That's right.
Right? Say that again. What's sin? Oh, according to God. Read what you got, huh? Let's get it in the Bible. That's good.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
Come on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So when you break God's laws, you will sin. So if I'm sitting here eating pork, I'm in sin, right? If I'm murdering the man next door that looks like me, that's sin, right? That's right. If I'm stealing money out of somebody's pocket, that's sin. You see what I'm saying? If I'm in somebody's wife DM, hey sis, you've been looking kind of good, everything good at home, whatever the case may be, that's sin. That's adultery, according to the Bible, right? All we do is we teach how to keep God's commandments. Right. So now, if I'm celebrating Christmas, that's sin, right? All right, all praise to the Most High. Oh yeah, read what you got.
God, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 14, verse 1. Oh, Israel, return unto the Most High.
So we got to return to the Most High, right? Read.
thy power, for thou hast fallen by thy iniquity.
We have done what?
Fallen by thy iniquity.
We have fallen by our sin. We used to be on top. We used to be on top, right? We used to have kingdoms, money, gold, wisdom, right? But now you don't see that. Now we sit here living in projects. Now we sitting here, we can't find two nickels to rub together. Right? Now we don't have a pot to piss in. We don't have a key to our own house. We don't have none of that.
That's right.
Right? The man get kicked out the house. He don't know how many children he got. You see what I'm saying? Read that again up.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 14, verse 1.
Come on.
Oh, Israel, return unto the Most High.
We got to return to the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how you return to God. Come on.
Yahweh thy power, for thou hast fallen by thy iniquity.
And we have fallen by our iniquity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we are here teaching love. We are teaching how to love yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're not learning this in church. Sunday school ain't got nothing for you. You got to come back and come out here with your brothers. Come out here with the sisters over here, right? Sit and learn and take notes and listen. Bring your family. Bring your father, your mother. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee they don't know this truth. Right? Drop that. Give me Psalm 5 and 5. Read what you got.
Proverbs 27:5.
Come.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 5.
Come on.
Open rebuke is better than secret love.
You ever heard somebody say, tell me the truth? Right? Tell me the truth, even if it hurt. Because I know you love me if you tell me I got spinach in my teeth. If I got a booger in my nose, if you don't tell me, I gotta feel a certain kind of way about you. Because you're gonna let me walk around looking embarrassed. We're not gonna let that happen to y'all, right? Because the scripture says open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's right.
So if I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth whether you like it or not, because it's gonna be better for you in the long run. All three of y'all, you see what I'm saying? So that's what we out here doing. We are giving open rebuke, and we're not just rebuking you. We're rebuking the brothers here with the fringes on. We're rebuking the sisters with the fringes on, right? Because we have to hear these things. These words have to be coming out. If you're a real watchman, right? The scripture says that when you do judgment, you don't show no favoritism. How much money they got, what they going through, none of that. You got to give it to them as the Most High God tells us to do it, right? What's that? Straight, no chase. You see what I'm saying? Because open rebuke. Read that again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 5.
Come on.
Open rebuke is better than secret love.
See, the pastors is giving us secret love. The pastors is telling you that the white man's your friend. The pastor's telling you the Chinese man is your friend. Right? That girl at work, she let you get her burger, right? She might have did something to the burger, right? The scriptures tell us that these evil men, this man right here, who was that? That's Jesus. Y'all show? What Jesus looked like in the Bible? You see what church has done to us? Church, when you pray at night and you see that man, that's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You see what I'm saying? The church put that out there. That's a real person, right? His name is Caesar Borgias, right? Christ never looked like that.
Right.
Christ was a melanated black man looking like y'all. Right?
Bring it out.
Read what you got. Let's prove it. We're going to prove it, okay? We're not just going to say things because we got dark skin. We're going to prove it, right? Read what you got.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
Come on.
The revelation of Hamashiach Yahawashi.
Look at this. Is that Jesus? Is that Jesus? But they tell you that's Jesus, right?
Right.
All right. Read on.
Which Yahweh gave unto him.
Look at this. Come take this. Come take this. Look at this. While he reading, look at this.
To shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Come on.
And he sent and sanctified.
We teaching the Bible, man. We teaching the Bible. Read on.
And by his angel unto his servant John.
Read on. Jump down to the meat of it.
Verse 13.
Come on.
And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
The Son of Man would be your neighborhood, YAHAWAH'S. We would call him YAHWAH'S, right? Meaning he is deliverance. His name is never Jesus. It's YAHWAH'S, right? Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So the Messiah had a long outfit down to the foot, right? Come on.
and girt about the paps.
Come on.
With a golden girdle.
Come on.
14. His head and his hair.
His head and his hairs, right? Come on.
Were white like wool.
Now, where's that at? Is the Messiah got white hair on that cover? White woolly hair? What about right here? On this poster here? White woolly hair? Right? What about on this book right here? White woolly hair? Okay, so that's strike one, right? Read.
As white as snow.
So he got brown, stringy, dark hair, right? Come on.
And his eyes.
And his what?
And his eyes. Were as a flame of fire.
What color is his eyes on that DVD you got? Blue? Yeah. What about this guy here? Well, he got his eyes closed. What about right here? Blue, right? That's strike two. Come on.
Verse 15. And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet. Like unto fine brass.
What color is the Messiah? Your feet is the same color as your face, right? What's the color of the Messiah's feet on that? I mean, his head. What color is his skin? White, right? Pinkish. You see what I'm saying? Same thing here, right? Same thing right there. What the Bible just say?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Come on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So that's strike three. Three strikes you out, right? The Messiah had dark skin, white woolly hair, and red eyes. Right? Come on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Now, when you go and watch these movies, the Messiah always has a light voice. He really feminine, real skinny. You see what I'm saying? He hanging on the cross, looking all contorted. You see what I'm saying? You can see his ribs. That's not how our Lord looked. The Most High had a very powerful voice. Right? Almost like this microphone right here. Right? The Messiah had a strong voice. Look, black men talk with authority, man.
That's right.
Right? The so-called white man, he talk really feminine, right? He talk real light. He talk real soft, right? I love you, things like that. That's not how the Messiah talked. The Messiah had a dark, deep voice, man. Right? He spoke with authority because he is the Messiah, right? And we believe in that man, right? We don't believe in this damn devil, right? We don't believe in this devil. We don't believe in that devil, right? Because he ain't nothing but the lie, right? That's it on that? Con, that's it on that. What you owe me? Con, bring that out. Let's see what the Most High God looked like, the Ancient of Days. Read what you got, King.
This is the book of the prophet Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Come on.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days is the Most High God, who you will call God. Real name is Yahawah. You got Yahawah, then you got YAHAWAH'S, right? You got God and Jesus. Yahawah, YAHAWAH'S. Come on.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Now, when you watch, I was watching Family Guy, like about a week ago, and they had God with white, stringy hair, living in the clouds. And I said, that's not the Most High God, man. Right? The Most High God got white, woolly hair, like an afro. You see how your hair sits up? That's woolly hair, right? All brothers, we all got woolly hair. You see what I'm saying? Let my hair grow out, it'll be woolly. That brother just cut his hair, it was woolly. You see what I'm saying? Read that again.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Come on.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
You see that? Like the pure wool. So you got to ask yourself, who did this? Who made the Messiah white? When you pray at night and you pray to Jesus, do you see this man? Do you see that? Or do you see a black man? Be honest. You see a white man, right? I'm the same way. When I first came in the truth and I first was praying and I'm praying, I still saw a white man. You see what I'm saying? Who did that? Give me Job 9:24. Give me 1 Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. We're gonna put somebody on trial today. Who? Now let me ask you, who do y'all think did this? Who made the Messiah white? Who? Who's the devil? You can say it. We all your brothers up here. We ain't gonna turn you in. Who? Him, right? But what nation of people did this?
That's right.
White.
Who? White people, right? The so-called Edomites. They're the Edomites. Give her a hand, right? She on fire today. They both on fire. All three of them on fire. right? The so-called white man gave you this image. So then when they come on shore and when they have put our people in slavery, they looked at that man and thought he was the Most High God, right? So now subconsciously, when you go into the office, you go to school, when you go on through the city, you see a white person, you're going to walk out the way, right? You're going to let them pass by. You're going to have complete reverence for them because subconsciously, you think that's the Most High God. You think that's the Messiah, right? And it's not. The Most High is a black man, right? So you got. So now we're going to figure this out. Give me Job 9:24. You see that? Look at that. Hold real quick. Look at that. Right? These are Russian icons. So look, when they first went, the Vatican still has these images up today. When you go into the Vatican, they pray to the Black Madonna. They call it the Black Madonna because Mother Mary, what they would call Mother Mary, when they go into them caves in Russia, they saw that the figures had dark skin. You see what I'm saying? Then they went back and painted white, right? So when you get the Renaissance, when you get the Renaissance era, when you get the medieval era, when they came back, they actually went back and painted the Messiah white, right? They painted every one of those people on that DVD, made them white. Samson, what white man can kill 1,000 Philistines with a jawbone, right? The white man can't doing that, right? He can't even beat up Mike Tyson. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at that, you got to ask yourself, who did that? Who did this right here? Who? You can really see him right here putting white features on this painting. It used to be brown, right? Read that out.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Come on.
The earth.
The what?
The earth.
Come on.
Is given into the hands of the wicked.
See, the Most High gave the earth into the hands of the wicked, the so-called white man, so they can run this world and cause this earth to decay more and more, right? Come on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
You see that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Them is brown folks, right? These are brown people. This is, what's that? Prince Vladimir. This is the bishops, the early bishops, right? Of the church. These are Israelites. They look like you. They got the same color you got. The same features, the same skin tone, right? That's how you know we're not telling no lies. We got biblical texts and we got actual artifacts and archaeology, right? Read on.
If not, where and who is he?
You see that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Who's the most wicked person on this earth today? The so-called white man, right? The so-called white woman and child. They're the most wicked people on the earth. They'll lie to get what they want. They'll steal to get what they want. They'll break treaties, right, with the North American Indians to get what they want, right? They'll put blankets with smallpox on them and put them on the people as gifts to destroy our people, man.
That's right.
Right? That's how they get down. They still get down like that, right? Read what you got.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48.
Come on.
And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint their likenesses of their images.
You see that? The heathen paints the likenesses in their own images. So now you're seeing a white Messiah in your hand. Now you got a book with a white Jesus. Now you got movies with white people playing themselves as the Most High God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now you sit up here, now you wondering why there's nobody, no gangs killing white folks. Zimmerman's still alive, right? The man that killed Botham, the woman that killed Botham Jean, still alive, right? But you go to Chicago, you see 75 dead bodies in one weekend because there's no value in our lives. When I call somebody white, I'm calling them something that's precious, right? Something that's pure. There you go, pure, right? Precious, pure, undetestable, right? They're not really white. Look at their skin and tell me that's the color of that paper, the color of your shoes. They're not white. Subconsciously, they're telling you that they're white, so now there's value on their life. When I call myself black and my skin not black, there's no value on it. Right. So this is how they get down to psychological warfare that they started back with Johann Blumenbach, who was a German anthropologist that went out and told you were black, told you was nothing. They told you that. So then when you walk down the street, you think you're nothing. Right. And now we wonder why we fill the prison systems, why we have so much murder in our homes. That's right. Because there's no value, right? Precept. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to the white man. Let's get the origins of the so-called white man. Let's get 25 and 22.
Come.
Right? You give me Genesis 27:38.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 22.
So we're going to show y'all where your so-called white man comes from. All right? Come on.
And the children struggled together within her. Hey, she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Come on.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Okay.
Verse 23.
Come on.
And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations.
What the Lord say?
2 nations.
He said 2 nations, right? 2 nations, right? Read.
Are in thy womb.
So when you look at nations, you look at nationality. So how? Shalaki. How can nations be in one woman's womb, right? If they come out as twins, they're the same nation, right? Typically, yes, right? But the scripture says that 2 nations are in one woman's womb. That's right. Right? Come on.
And 2 manner of people.
Now hold it right there. 2 manner of people. When you watch MTV, right? You see white people acting like damn jackasses, acting like fools, right? Acting stupid. You see what I'm saying? With no real morals, right? No real background, right? That's one manner of people. What's the other manner of people? You got us, right? We sit back, we chill, we party, we turn up. You see what I'm saying? There's 2 manner of people. When they play music, it sounds like death. When we play music, it sounds like life. Right. Even the words may be talking about death, it's about life, right? Come on.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
From thy bowels. When a woman has the birth, you're going to have one nation of people from one man and another nation of people from another man, right? Come on.
And the one people,
come on,
shall be stronger than the other people.
Be honest. Be honest. Who can win in a fight? A white woman or a black woman? Black woman, right? Come on.
I think it depends on who.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Hold on. I'm talking to the sisters right here. Hold on, brother. Hold your peace. Come on. Real quick. We deal with order. We don't just blurt out things. All right.
Yes, sir.
All praises. Come on.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
So the elder, the first set of twins, or the first one that comes out is going to serve the younger, right? Come on.
Verse 24.
Come on.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled,
come on.
Behold, there were twins.
There were what?
There were twins.
Come on.
In her womb.
So you got twins. That's going to be the progenitor of 2 different nations, right? Come on.
Verse 25.
Come on.
And the first came out red.
He came out red. When you go into the hospital, when that baby, when a so-called white baby is born, they scream and they yell, their body turns red. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
All over.
He was red all over. Come on.
Like an hairy garment.
He came out red and hairy. Come on.
And they called his name Esau.
So now we know that these white people, right, here and here, right, we don't call them white, we call them Esau or Edomites. Come on.
Verse 26.
Come on.
And after that came his brother.
So his brother came out after, right? Come on.
And his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
So when you go earlier, it said the elder would serve the younger. So the elder was the so-called white man. The younger would be the so-called black man, right? Come on.
And his name was called Jacob.
His name was called Jacob. Read.
And Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them.
So you see that? So that's an origin of the so-called white man, woman, and child.
That's right.
They came out red and hairy, wasted away. They were Edomites. All right, read what you got.
You wanted Genesis
27 and 38.
The book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 38.
Come on.
And Esau said unto his father.
So Esau was the first one that came out, right? Esau is the origin or the originator or the first so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? So what did Esau say?
Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
He wept, right? Esau wanted a blessing. Come on.
Verse 39.
Because Jacob got the blessing passed down from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Esau was upset, like, yo, where's my blessing at, right? Come on.
And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him,
come on.
Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Come on.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
So what's Esau's blessing? The fatness of the earth. Right. You see what I'm saying? The money, the infrastructure, right? The fatness of the earth. That's his blessing. Come on.
Verse 40. And by the sword.
And what?
By the sword.
By the sword. Come on.
Shalt thou live.
See that? So the Edomite, the so-called white man, lives by the sword. The so-called white man lives by the gun, the modern day gun. Right? The so-called white man kills everything, cuts down all the trees and vegetation, extincts the animals, right? Kills the so-called black man, woman, and child. Right? Look at that. Ain't that living by the sword right there? Ain't that living by the sword, putting people on slave ships, making money off of them? Ain't that having the fatness of the earth? When you can build a nation of broken treaties, when you can build a nation of genocide, you can build a nation of broken promises and subjugating a people down to being small and call them 3/5 of a human, right? That's still in our Constitution today. American Constitution says that the so-called black man, woman, and child is 3/5 of a human.
That's right.
So how is your vote really counting if it's 3/5 of a vote? They didn't change that, but they say Black Lives Matter. How Black Lives Matter when we're not even a full human being?
That's right.
Right? Let's sit on that. Come on, precept.
Come on, precept. You talking about the slaves?
Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Come on.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You see that? So we came into Egypt. We first walked into Egypt. We came from Israel. We walked into Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And then why didn't we walk back to Egypt? But we had to go back on slave ships, right? Give me Exodus 20 and 2. So let's get the definition of Egypt according to the Bible.
That's right. Bring it
right?
up, King.
We gotta slow roll it. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here waking people up.
Take your time, huh?
Exodus 20 and 2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Come on.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
The land of Egypt, come on.
Out of the house of bondage.
You see that? So Egypt is slavery. Egypt is the house of bondage. If I have somebody in bondage, they're my slaves. You see what I'm saying? Let's read that again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Come on.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into bondage again, right? Come on.
With ships.
Now, how did we get here to America? By what vessel did we get here from the west coast of Africa? That's a hint right there, right? Cargo slave ships. You see that? We came here on cargo slave ships, and then we came back here. We came here on the coast, right? And they used the so-called black man, woman, and child to build a nation that was stolen by the so-called Native American. Now they got the so-called Hispanic upkeeping the place by their gardening and their landscaping. That's right. You see what I'm saying? So we got all these nations. We got all these nations benefiting off of our labor, off our blood, sweat, and tears.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Finish it out.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee.
Come on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
And we never been back to Israel ever since. As a nation of people, you might have people that go back here and there, but as a nation, as a whole group of people, we never went back on our own, right? Come on.
And there, ye shall be sold.
We what?
Sold.
Now weren't we sold? Y'all seen every slave movie. We were sold, right? Come on.
Unto your enemies.
Come on.
For bondman and bondwoman. And no man shall buy you.
And no man was going to redeem it. We were sold to our enemies. Those are our enemies right there. That's right? The so-called white man is our enemies. That's right. Yes. The so-called white woman is our enemies. That's right. The children are our enemies, man. And the Most High is going to put them to death as a result of what they did to our people, man. Hold on. I'm talking to them. Okay? I'm glad you put some clothes on finally, but we still talking to them, okay? Because you was walking up here without no clothes on. No, hold on. Yeah, you are a whore, yes. When you walk around with your body showing the way it was, yes, you are a whore. I'm talking to my sisters right here. Sit back and be quiet. Be quiet, because you putting your middle finger up is not conductive. You said, how is that conductive? Now you putting your middle finger up, that's not conductive, woman. Let's talk to our sisters right here. You might not be a woman. Let's continue to read.
No, because the
Let's continue to read. How you know God when you got your nipples out? So zip it. Come on. Hey, brother, I'm telling you, be quiet. No, you weren't here. That's your problem. You weren't here. Read, read.
You're wrong.
Give me Mark 4 and 14. Give me Mark 4 and 14. Oh, come.
Look, I was up here when it happened. First of all, we're out here because we love our people. All right, that's the first and foremost. Now, sometimes strong rebuke, open rebuke is better than secret love. We don't have any personal hatred towards you, but I got children, I got daughters that look like you. And so as far as I'm a father, so I'm a father first. Give me Leviticus 19:17 real quick. Now, I said you were dressed in the apparel of a whore. And so that's hard when you dress like a whore. And you know why I said that? The reason why I said that is because you were dressed in the attire of a whore. And you can tell people by what they have on according to the Bible. We're going to show you that. Read what you got. Read. Read Leviticus. That's why let him talk, because this man suffers from cognitive dissonance. So read what you got. You're free to be as immoral as you want, but you're not free to be spared the judgment. So we're warning you before destruction. Read what you got.
The book of the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
It's not modest for all women. I don't care about the white woman. She could be a freak, a harlot if she wants. But for my people, the young daughters of Zion, y'all are righteous daughters. You're supposed to be behaving in a certain way. And for too long, we think that America's the only natural paradigm. You can't behave like this everywhere. It's only in America that's taught you that it's okay. I don't know if your fathers weren't around or what, but they should teach you should be women becoming of these scriptures. Y'all are powerful women connected to the Most High power. And you need to present yourself. Don't walk around and parade yourself less than who you are. And that's the passion that we have. Don't mistake our passion for hatred. But we love you, sister. The thing is, we just don't want you to walk around here and be a victim and be victimized of ignorance and pseudo-European intellect. Read what you got.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Listen to this. You even know in Eastern cultures they wouldn't let you dress like that.
Not with bloated hair.
Not with what?
Bloated hair.
Right.
Or gold or pearls.
And that's why you change your clothes. Because you're convicted. That's why you change your clothes. Because you were convicted. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get offended because we're showing you love. Go to Leviticus 19:17. Our people don't understand love. Sometimes love is offensive. Sometimes a lot of young people get upset when you tell them you can't bring a gun to school. A lot of people get upset when you say you shouldn't be doing drugs. Of course you'll be upset. The scriptures, not the scriptures, but people know a hit dog will holler. But this is love according to the Bible. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19. Verse 17.
I'm going to give it back to you. Come on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
You shouldn't hate us. We're your brother. And we're going to tell you what. You shouldn't detest us. Read.
In thy heart.
Come on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
I got to rebuke my brother. I got to rebuke my neighbor. If they going off, I need to tell you. According to the Bible, you're going off. That's what correction is. If you're not chastening or correction, the most I don't love you.
Right.
Correction and chastisement comes from people that love you. Right. People that don't give a damn about you. People that say don't give a damn about you. Guess what? They don't care about you. Right. Is the Bible offensive when it says a homosexual shall be put to death?
Bring that out.
Don't that sound offensive? But it's still true. That don't have nothing to do with love. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Read.
And not suffer sin.
I can't suffer you breaking the laws. Me as a righteous man, me as a lover of my people, I can't allow you, I can't watch you and sit there and let you destroy yourself and know that you're going to be judged by a greater power. I don't want to see you be condemned.
That's right.
That's love. Read.
Upon him.
I can't suffer sin upon you. What is sin? Y'all learn that. That's breaking the law. I can't sit around here and let you break the law. You see, that's why he sent apostles and prophets. How many of y'all see God out here?
I see him every day.
How many of y'all see God out here? You see his servants. God didn't send himself.
Right.
He sent his servants. He sent his prophets.
That's right.
All right? He sent men to teach you the truth. Anything that you learn from people, right? Let's deal with reality. That's why I say he deal with cognitive dissonance. Read what you got.
Verse 18, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Come on.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
The same thing that I would tell my children, I'm going to tell any daughter of Zion.
That's right.
I'm going to love you as I love my own children, as myself, because y'all are a part of us. Now, she was convicted, but if she wasn't, that's why she went in and changed her clothes. And that it's even bad now what she had on, but it was worse before.
Right.
And somebody needs to tell her, because the fathers are missing in our nation. That's why our nation is going away. That's why everybody is on damn TikTok. That's why everybody is here, a selfie, taking a damn selfie and being selfish, because there's no correction. You got to be corrected. The scriptures let you know. What's a father? Even our evil fathers chastise their children. You're evil if you don't chastise or correct your people, man. And that's why our people are all into immorality right now as a nation. We're the most immoral people. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the most immoral people on the earth right now, because we follow behind our oppressors. Now, give me that. Read that again about modest apparel. That's it on that. I'm going to let the brother give it back. But we got to get back to this solid reality, man. We got to start taking hold of our homes again, taking hold of our children, taking hold of our families. You're supposed to raise a child in the way that they should go. But then people are not going by the Bible. They impotently claim the Bible. But we're the strong men that are standing up in these last days and going to teach the truth. Because guess what? Satan and his minions, the so-called white men, they ain't taking a day off of constantly having immorality in your face.
That's right.
They censor us when we speaking the truth out the Bible, but you can pull up all types of pedophilia, nakedness, immorality on YouTube and nothing censored. Something's wrong with this nation. Go ahead, read this.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest. So modest apparel is that of a dress. You don't need to show people everything. That's for your husband to be. All right? That's for him. That's not for everybody. That's somebody that wants attention. And a lot of times we've been taught that. It's not that you just wanted to do that. That's what is accepted here. But if you were born in Yemen, you couldn't do that. If you were born, and that's how the kingdom of heaven is going to be. The kingdom of heaven ain't going to be like America.
Right.
Y'all keep thinking America is the world view. America is not the world view. America is the harlot. Is that Babylon, the whore, Babylon, mystery Babylon, man, set to be destroyed. And you talking, this man talking about, is it a black or white thing? Let me ask you something.
Where are you
Who brought us over here on slave ships? Were all the Philistines human? Were all the Moabites human? Didn't the Most High destroy Pharaoh and his army and the Egyptians? Weren't they human?
That's right.
Oh, come on. Didn't the Most High destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? Weren't they human? This man doesn't have a damn clue on what he's talking about. What is hue, first of all? Hue has to do with color. Everybody's not hue man. Hue has color. Hue, the meaning, look up the word hue. Hue is color.
What does it mean?
You don't, that's what you need to go study. Go ahead, bro.
Hue in English.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, and the priest brought it out mighty. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about an Eritrean, whatever she was, Eritrean, right? Ethiopian, right? They not our people. Give me Revelation 18:1. All praises, sisters. All praises. Y'all be safe out here too. Okay, he got Mark 4:14. Yeah, bring that out real quick. You give me Revelation 18:1.
The book of St. Mark chapter 4 and verse 14.
Now, real quick. With all that going on, you had a couple. Let the devil pass. You had a couple of devils, a couple people trying to come by, trying to take away the word.
That's right.
Right? You had the brother right, or the man right here, right? You had the what do you call it?
Eddie Train.
Eddie Train, right? You had them showing up, But through the Spirit, man, we're gonna continue to put this word out. Right? Read what you got, King.
The book of St. Mark, chapter 4 and verse 14. The sower soweth the word.
Come on.
And these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Right. Satan came immediately and tried to take away the word, man. But the Most High willing, man, one of them sisters, all three of them sisters get it, man. They get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And what the priest was bringing out was mighty, man. We get this, like the kingdom of heaven is not going to be like America, man. The kingdom of heaven is not going to be like America, right? So you got to separate yourself from the kingdom of heaven. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 13. Read what you got.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1.
Come on.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven.
Come on.
Having great power. And the earth was lightened with his glory.
Come on.
Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying,
come on.
Babylon the Great is fallen.
Babylon the Great, America the Great, right? Great Britain, all these European nations, right, has fallen, right, through the Spirit of the Most High God. Read on.
It is fallen and is become the habitation of devils.
Now, the habitation of the devils is the land that the so-called Edomite lives in, man. Right? This is their habitation. Hollywood, California is their habitation, right? New York is their habitation where they can implement a worldwide mandate, a national mandate, telling y'all to take these damn poison, right? That's the habitation of the devils. Con, all praises, right? Come on.
And the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Every unclean and hateful bird, man. Right? Give me Numbers chapter 20, verse 17. The unclean and hateful bird, man, right on cue. Right? Numbers 20 and 17. All right, read what you got.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14,
man, our people
and verse
destroyed for
13.
lack of knowledge, man. That's that madness.
Therefore set thine house in order.
What the Lord say?
Set thine house in order.
Hey, set your house in order, Israel, right? Come on.
And reprove thy people.
And reprove the people, come on.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
And that's what we out here doing, man. We renouncing corruption. We renouncing the so-called white man, woman, and child. We are renouncing the so-called Edifying, right? We are renouncing all these wicked nations, all the nations in Psalm 83 as enemies of the Most High God.
Right.
We renouncing them through the Spirit of YAHAWAH'S, man. Right? Read what you got.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 17.
Come on.
Let us pass, I pray thee, through the country.
See, Moses right here is trying to get through the land of Edom, right? He's saying, let us pass. Come on.
Through thy country.
Through the country. Come on.
We will not pass through the field.
Come on.
Or through the vineyard.
Read.
Neither will we drink of the water of the wells.
See, Moses is trying to go straight through Edom to get to get to Israel, right? Come on.
We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left.
See, Moses is trying to get through the land of the so-called white man, right? Read.
Until we have passed thy border.
Read on.
Verse 18.
Come on.
And Edom said unto him,
what the white man say?
Thou shalt not pass by me.
See, Edom broke the brotherly covenant and said, y'all not gonna pass by me. The so-called white man broke the brotherly covenant years ago, man. Decades and thousands of years ago, man. Come on.
Lest I come out against thee with the sword.
With the sword. We just read in Genesis 27:38 that Esau is blessed with the sword, right? That's a death threat that Edomite, the so-called white man, gave to our people, man, right? He said, lest I come at thee with the sword. Read.
Verse 19.
Come on.
And the children of Israel said unto him,
come on,
we will go by the highway, and if my cattle drink of thy water,
come on,
then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else
Come on.
go through on my feet.
Read.
Verse 20. And he said, thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against him with much, Salaki, with much people, and with a strong hand.
See, the so-called white man came at our people with the strong hand, with the sword, trying to put people to death back in the times of Moses, man. Right? Came out here with hostility, with vile, right? Give me Amos 1 and 11. Let's get the judgment for that. Read what you got.
I'm still
Okay, you drop that. Give me Sirach 12 and 10. And we're gonna end it off that. Read what you got.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11.
Come on.
Thus said the Most High, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
Of Edom, come on.
And for 4, I would not turn away the punishment.
The Most High is not turning away the punishment. Come on.
Thereof.
Thereof, read.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Hey, the Edomites, the so-called white man's been trying to put our people to death by violence since the time his brother Jacob and Esau, man.
Right.
Right? Going back to Genesis 27 and 38, the Most High said for 3 transgressions, right? Read.
And did cast off all pity.
Come on.
And his anger did tear perpetually. And he kept his wrath forever.
Forever, right? He kept his wrath forever, right? Where you at now?
Verse 12.
Yeah, give me verse 12.
But I will send a fire.
He will send what?
A fire.
He will send a fire, come on.
Upon Timon.
Upon Timon. That's the Edomites. That's the so-called white man. He gonna send a fire upon Timon. Read.
Which shall devour.
Which shall what?
Devour the palace of Bozrah.
Bozrah, right? Read.
Verse 13.
That's it on that. That's it on that. You can drop that. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Come on.
Never trust thine enemy.
The Most High said never trust thy enemies, man. We just read in Genesis 28 and 68 that the enemies is the so-called white man, right? Read.
For like as iron rusteth, so is
Give me Obadiah 1 and 18. So is his wickedness, right? Come on.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
Take good heed, read.
And beware of him.
And beware the so-called white man, woman, and child, man. Right? Read.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
And that's why we out here. We're telling y'all to separate yourself from your enemies. We out here being watchmen, and we out here blowing the shofar, blowing the warning of the Most High God, telling y'all to separate from the so-called white man, woman, and child. Separate from Babylon as a whole, man. Don't take that damn juice, man. Don't drink that damn poison, man.
Right.
Get off of that damn Christianity. Get off of this damn drugs, man. Right? Get off of their alcohol. Get off of their all they pseudo-European intellect. Right? Let's get this last little judgment on Esau, man.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
Come on.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The house of Jacob is going to be a fire. Come on.
And the house of Joseph, a flame.
The house of Joseph going to be the flame. Come on.
And the house of Esau.
What's the white man?
Esau.
The house of Esau, right?
For stubble.
For stubble, man. This ain't a color thing, man. We don't go off the skin tone. We go off your bloodline.
That's right.
We go off your nationality, man. When that brother right here was saying, is it a white or black thing? It's not a white or black thing, man. It's an Israel thing, man.
That's right.
It's a thing of Yasha Allah, man.
That's right.
And if you're not Yasha Allah, man, you just in the way. That's what it come down to. You in the way, man. Right?
Ain't got nothing for you.
And we ain't got nothing. The brother said we ain't got nothing for you, man. Right? Read on.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
And we're going to devour the so-called white man, woman, and child when it come down to it, man. Through the spirit of YAHAWAH'S, man. With that, I want to give all praises to the Most High God. We're going to say death to these so-called white people, man. Death to damn America, man. Death to these crackers, man. Right? Death to these so-called European unions. Right? Death to the so-called jab. Death to the damn Faucis of the world, man. And we're going to say, Kwam Yashala, man. We're going to give all praise to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Right? We say Shalom.